What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. Like the video, subscribe if you are new. Hype, you know what to do, man. I appreciate all the support. But yeah, this particular video is something that I need to address. Jim Ratcliffe is an absolute disgrace, and I will get into why I think he's a disgrace in the video. But just believe that on this channel we say what we say. We don't. We are not discouraged from speaking about what we feel, and there ain't no media organization on this channel, and we will continue to speak on matters like this that are of public concern. And yeah, like, it is what it is. So if you feel uncomfortable, you might as well leave right now, because at the end of the day, what I'm about to say is from my own genuine belief. I speak from my heart, and if you don't like that, see you later. But Jim Ratcliffe has made some comments, and I'm going to pull out the comments first before I give my opinion, because I feel like people who haven't read, maybe checked out the comments, or haven't been, for some reason, I don't know, you've not really seen what he's had to say. Here's what he's had to say, basically. So he was speaking on Sky. Shocked. This man loves to speak and he loves to talk. He hasn't really done much at Man United in terms of real significant growth. But he loves to talk on Man United and just in general things in society. You know what I mean? Is he a politician? I don't know. But he said the UK has been colonised by migrants. Manchester United co-owner has told Ed Conway Sky, "You can't have an economy with 9 million people on benefits and a huge level of immigrants coming in," he said. I mean, the UK has been colonised. It's costing too much money. The UK has been colonised by immigrants, really, hasn't it? I mean, the population of the UK was 58 million in 2020. Now it's 70 million. That's 12 million people. He said, on the PM, "I don't know whether it's just the apparatus that hasn't allowed Keir to do it, or he's maybe too nice. I mean, Keir is a nice man. I like him. But it's a tough job, and I think you have to do some difficult things with the UK to get it back on track, because at the moment, I don't think economy is in a good state." Right. So that's what he's had to say. And listen, we like to fact check on this channel, because that's what we love to do. So he said the population in the UK was 67.1 million, not 58 million, like Jim Ratcliffe had said. The population in the UK, according to the national statistics in 2025, was 69.5 million, according to them. So if I work at my maths, there is a 2.4 million increase, not the 12 million that he has stated. So there is a dangerous precedent that Jim Ratcliffe has set, because he hasn't come with the facts. So as a billionaire owner who's dealing with business all the time, surely you would think of a man of that integrity, that principle, would be surely fact-checking. He surely have his little, side guys to basically help him out with that. No, he's just come out and just said what he's had to say. And again, this is where we're here to fact-check this brother, because at the end of the day, you can't just say what you want to say without fact-checking, my friend. You can't. So again, that is a dangerous precedent that he is setting as a Man United co-owner, whatever you want to call it, minority owner. He's part of Man United. So to be putting that out there is wrong. Yeah? You cannot be speaking business, migrants, whatever you want to say, without coming with the facts. By the way, yeah, he talks about migrants being a problem and migrants in this country, and the UK has been colonised. Can we actually find out where Jim Ratcliffe is situated right now? Because I'm sure he's not in the UK, is he? Oh, let me find out where he is. Oh, he's in Monaco. So he's migrated to Monaco. And why has he done that, by the way? Is he done that for his own gain, his own purposes? Shock. He has. He has saved 4 billion. 4 billion in taxes. So, my friend, you are a tax dodger in another country. So you are an immigrant in another country. But yeah, you have the audacity to talk about immigrants in this country. Why don't you come in this country and help out with the taxes? Why are you dodging taxes, my friend? I don't want to call you my friend. Because you ain't no friend. Yeah? Why are you dodging taxes in a different country? But yet you have the audacity to complain about immigrants. Do not throw stones from glass houses. Do you know that saying? Do you know that saying? How on earth? Like, seriously, man. Why are people not onto this guy, bro? Because he's talking absolute shit. It's a disgrace. Not only is he lying about the statistics here, but he hasn't really checked himself. He has not really checked himself. And the funniest thing about it all, yeah, Manchester United at the current minute, yeah, want to build a new stadium. Want to build a new stadium. You know that he's asked the government, yeah, for the taxpayers' money to fund the new stadium. Oh. And do immigrants live in this country? Do immigrants pay tax? Do immigrants not work in this country? If you talk about illegal immigrants, well, they can't work, can they? You can't illegally work in this country. You know what I mean? There might be facilities for that to happen. Cool. But at the same time, you cannot be an illegal immigrant and pay taxes. I'm sorry, you can't. So at the end of the day, right, immigrants, yeah, the immigrants that he's talking about, by the way, he didn't talk about illegal immigrants. So for people in this chat, yeah, that want to say about, oh, but he's talking about illegal immigrants, shut up, mate. He's talking about immigrants, yeah? And yes, that he might be talking about there's a problem and whatnot, but he has talked about immigrants. So he's not separating the issue. He's not talking about illegal and immigration. He has not separated the two. So we are going to focus on what he said, yeah? Because that's what we're doing right now. It's what he said. So it's funny when you want to talk about immigration to suit your narrative, yeah? But the same guy wants to basically, he wants help, but he's living in a different country, but he doesn't want to pay his own money into the stadium. But you want to get people's help, fans' help, people that live in this country and work their hard-earned money. By the way, can we also fact-check immigrants? Omar Barada. Let me just check if Omar Barada is an immigrant. Let me just check that. Let me just check if Omar Barada is an immigrant. Oh, shit. He was born in Paris to Moroccan parents and raised in the United States. Oh, shit. Do you want to discuss where Omar Barada is an immigrant? Do you want to speak to him this morning? Or how about the rest of the football team? Do you want to speak to Amad Diallo? Do you want to speak to Kobe Maino's parents that have emigrated from Ghana? Half of this football team are immigrants. How dare you, Jim Ratcliffe? You as a football owner, yeah, a part football owner, yeah, that this football club, yeah, has benefited from immigrants, by the way. This football club would be nothing without immigrants. This football club, you know, the way it's built, the foundations is built. We've gone to far right. We've gone to far overseas. We've gone to India. We've gone to so many places. We have migrated to so many places to benefit this fucking football club, yeah? We have literally leached off other countries to help support this football club. The financials. Yeah, the success is built and then you bring money from that. But I'm sorry, all these tours that we do. Why do we do tours in this country? Why? Because it doesn't bring fucking money in. So we migrate to another country, yeah? And we establish ourselves in another country and we build money from that. This guy has the audacity, by the way, to talk about migration being a problem and we are colonized, mate. Are you stupid, bro? Are you absolutely stupid? By the way, yeah, just to talk about migration and how, you know, if immigrants have really benefited from this country, by the way, because apparently it's a problem. Apparently, what he's trying to say, by the way, Jim Ratcliffe, the fact that immigration is a problem. How many have they contributed? How much have immigrants contributed to the taxpayer? You know what I'm saying? How much have they contributed? I'll give you right now. So, UK tax paid by Jim Ratcliffe in 2025, shock, 0. UK tax paid by immigrants in 2025, 17 billion. But immigrants are the problem. It's a joke, bro. This manager is speaking on behalf of Manchester United. This is what makes it, for me, embarrassing, bro. And then now he's apologized. We don't want your apology. We want you to resign. We've had enough of your absolute nonsense at this football club. You don't want to buy the football club. You don't want to sort out the debt. What do you want to do? You said you want to put the Manchester back in Man United. This guy, by the way, is meant to be a working class guy who grew up in Failsworth, yeah, who's meant to be this guy that, I've started from the bottom. But yet he speaks like he's some sort of like, he doesn't have no awareness. Absolutely zero awareness is coming from this guy. Zero awareness. Who do you think you are? Seriously. Who do you actually think you are? Because I'm sorry, the words that he's using, the language that he's using, bro, is absolutely utter appalling. And if you're not offended by it, I swear down, guys, you need to really evaluate your lives. You really need to evaluate your lives. I don't like to use the words illegal migration. I don't like to really talk about and dehumanize, immigrants that come to this country, bro. This is what we are told to do in this country. I feel like sometimes, yeah, when people are coming from war-torn countries, yeah, it's almost as if we've got to look down on them, bro. These are guys that are coming from war. They have a purpose to come and flee to another country. They're looking for a better life. I hear it if they are causing crimes in countries. Yes, we can talk about that. I will discuss that. If there are problems out there that illegally they're coming from the boats or wherever they're coming from, right? And they are coming to this country and they are doing crimes and whatnot, there I understand it. But I'm sorry, we dehumanize this idea of migration or illegal migration, or they're coming over here. Why are they coming over here? What's going on? What is going on? The attitude towards illegal migration and just in general migrants coming to this country for a better life, bro. Like, we haven't benefited from migrants in this country. Who works in the NHS? Who works in some of the jobs that you don't want to do? Who benefits you when you want to be benefited from? I'm sorry. You can't have your cake and eat it. You can't say, 1 minute migration's a problem, but another minute when it suits you, you're all lapping it up. I'm sorry, we can't. Respect people who have come in this country and contribute to society. And is Jim Ratcliffe talking about the people, is it controlled? Well, hold on a minute, you've got your facts wrong. So already there, you have set a precedent that it's more than it should be, when in reality, it's what? 2 million. It's an increase of 2.4 million. Not 12 million, 2.4, 12 million. That is a big number, a big gap there, my friend. It's an absolute joke. And for me, I'm sorry now, Manchester United fan base, we have a duty now to get rid of this guy, bro. I don't know what we do. Protests. I don't know what we do. We turn up at his office. I don't give a shit. I'm willing to do what needs to be done, bro. The French know how to do things. England, we are weak, bro. But already I'm seeing people that already agree with him. So maybe he knows what he's doing. I'm sorry, I hate to be that guy. I hate to be that guy, bro. But if there is a lot of fans, yeah, that he's trying to appeal to, and the fact that he's already speaking to my man, what's his name? The owner of Reform, bro. And you know what his ideologies are. I'm sorry, I hate to be that guy. But if he's trying to almost now destabilize the fan base, if he's trying to now cause friction and divide us, he has done what he's done. He has divided this, because already now I'm seeing people back him. I'm seeing people, talk about the fact that he's right in what he's saying, But when we want to benefit from the immigrants that are playing for our football club, yeah, and we want to benefit from things that suit us, and we want to go to overseas, and we want to do this, and we want to do that, well, it's all good and well, innit? You get me? It's all good and well. It's all good and well in it. And this is what I don't like, people. I don't like this, what he's put out there. The ideology and the fact, yeah, that he's not even really apologized, has he? I mean, look at his pathetic attempt here to say, the language that I've used has offended some people in the UK and Europe, has caused concern. But it's important to raise the issue of controlled and well-managed immigration that supports economic growth. No, it's your economic growth. Because now your pockets are not getting loaded, are they? Your pockets are not getting, it's not becoming better, is it? You're not getting more money. So you're thinking to yourself, right, what can I put out there in the UK to really, I don't know. What's he doing? My comments were made while answering questions about UK policy at a European Industry Summit in Antwerp, while I was discussing the importance of economic growth, job skills, and manufacturing UK. My intention was to stress that governments must manage migration alongside investment in skills, industry, and jobs, that long-term prosperity is shared by everyone. But you don't share nothing, do you? It's critical that we maintain an open debate on challenges on facing the UK. What a nasty guy, bro. What a nasty guy. Like, I genuinely, honestly despise this guy, bro. He has absolutely become a guy that I just despise, bro. The audacity, guys, of a British billionaire that's migrated to Monaco to avoid taxes, yeah, to enable his stadium to be built by the taxpayers' money. I found it absolutely crazy. I'm really, really, I don't get the guy. Who are you? Like, check your mirrors, my guy. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to establish? What have you tried? You've almost tried to open a dialogue, yeah, but it's really backfired on you. Who are his PR people around him? Who's advised him to speak about this? Who has it? By the way, this is the same man, by the way, yeah, that has taken away £40,000 from players that are basically in the 70s and 80s, that they could be helped out with extra funds and money that he could use. Just the club helping them out, by the way. He's taking that money from them. And when Gary Neville said, why don't you just do an auction where you basically get a couple of players, sign a few autographs, raise money. You could raise probably 100,000 in that one night and then give it to the players. You know what he said? Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah. I swear down, bro. I'm absolutely lost for words. I really am lost for words. I can't believe it. This is deeply concerning, guys. Colonization by immigrants, bro. Like, even the choice of language he's trying to use there, bro. It's trying to as well cause conflict. It's trying to cause. It's trying to put this barrier around us. It's trying to, cause a separation between us as a fan base, bro. Like I said to you, Manchester United has been built on the infrastructure of the global scale in terms of immigrants watching football, in terms of people around the world watching football, bro. Like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? This is a football club that we love to have diversity. We love to have different fans around the world, bro. You know what I mean, bro? Manchester United is built on that, bro. When fans are coming from abroad, yeah, they are migrating to Manchester United. Yeah, they're not living here. I get that, but they are migrating and they're putting money into your fucking pocket, bro. Are you dumb, bro? But anyway, man, let me know what you think in the comments below. If I've been wrong, I don't care. Don't care. Take care, guys. Bye bye. Peace.